MultiVersus patch 1.2.2, better known as the mid-season patch. Patch notes are now out. Let's go ahead and check this out. First of all, we have a new fighter. Beetlejuice joins the multiverse. He is available for Gleamium and character ticket purchase starting today, and he will be available for purchase with fighter currency in 3 days. That's actually not too bad, man. It's good we don't have to do rift quests anymore to get a character. 3 days is a pretty reasonable amount of time if you have some character tokens. Coming soon, all fighters will be available for play in local game matches. Now, this might not sound like much, but the reason they're doing this is so that people can host local tournaments, because before, if you wanted to host a local tournament, you were going to have to spend over $100 to unlock every character. Now it's going to be easily done. Not that I think there's going to be so many local tournaments going on, but this is definitely a necessary change that needed to happen. Netcode updates. Performance improved during periods of low client frame rate. Server battle. All right, you guys get it. They're going to make the servers run a little better. That's definitely good. Me personally, I wasn't having problems with the servers, but I am well aware that if you play on Xbox, oh my gosh, you are going through it every single day. Your game is constantly desyncing, constantly crashing. So it's definitely good that we got some netcode updates. Social. Friends list is now sorted alphabetically. Little quality of life change. Definitely a nice UI change, man. Well, MultiVersus really needs some help with the UI, and they're taking a step in the right direction with a change like that, even if it sounds small. The Ghost with the Toast PvE Rift is now available. If you're still playing Rifts mode, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm literally scrolling through all of that. Let's just get rid of that. We got a new map. This is absolutely wonderful. This map looks kind of funky, man. It's the Teen Titans Tower, which is definitely sick. It looks like the court, how there's no blast zone vertically on the bottom, but I'm sure in ranked mode that this part is not actually there, so it is going to be a pretty cool stage. I mean, regardless, is a pretty cool stage, man. We got Teen Titans Tower 1v1, Teen Titan Tower 2. So the 1v1 map is going to be the competitive map. Definitely nice, man. Not for... Like, yes, the maps were annoying, how there's certain blast zones that are advantageous for certain characters, but it's going to be nice to actually have this change of scenery, in my opinion, because it does get tiresome looking at the same 4 ugly maps. And we have a huge change here. Oh my gosh, I can already read it. I just skimmed through it. All maps upper blast zone grace area has been extended 50%. This should help players from accidentally jumping into a ring out while trying to escape a combo. Okay, so that's if you jump into the top. It's not that big of a change. I kind of thought they were going to even it out across certain maps, but no, I mean, it's still a good change. Nothing wrong with that at all. Definitely, if you're getting juggled by a character like Joker, you know, you can go ahead and just jump upwards and escape through the top. That's pretty cool, man. Throne room 1v1. Walls are no longer there at the start of the match. No longer has wall and floor transitions. Now available in ranked 1v1 map pool. Once again, it's nice to have some variety with these maps. The throne room is kind of small vertically, if I'm remembering correctly. No, it's horizontally. It's kind of small. However, I'm sure it won't be too bad of a map. Pretty cool. Tree Fort 2 removed bounce pad trees. I like these. You know, some people might not. I kind of enjoyed them, but it doesn't really matter. Let's be real. It's not that big of a difference. Center fall through platform and door hazard raised on all variants to address bad interactions with certain projectiles. That's on the water tower map. This map isn't even in ranked. Oh, main variant and 1v1 variant added back to the respective ranked map pools. I hated this map so much. I was glad that it wasn't in ranked. We'll see, man. Maybe this change is enough to make it bearable. We'll see. Grandmaster rank returns to MultiVersus. Players with a character RP in the top 100 highest RP across all characters will qualify for the Grandmaster tier. Players that finish the season in Grandmaster tier will earn a special banner. Players with a character RP in the top 100 highest RP across all characters? Okay, so it's going to be if you're a top 100 player in terms of RP. Got it. That's pretty cool, man. Definitely going to reward people. Unfortunately, if you're going to want to get this Grandmaster tier, it is going to be solely decided based off how much you play the game. There is a new leaderboard that shows the players that have reached the Masters tier with the most characters. Show the world that you're not just a character specialist by placing as many characters into the Master tiers as you can. Now, I'm going to call it right now. Number 1 on this leaderboard is going to be B-Hands. That dude is playing every character, hitting masters with every character. I'm calling it right now. Mark my words, number 1 will be B-Hands in about 2 or 3 weeks. It probably is number 1 right now. I'm gonna have to go check that next time I'm on. Players can now choose to concede a ranked match in between games in the best of 3. Finally, Finally, man. And it feels so good to be able to read these patch notes and not just be constantly complaining. Let's see, if they nerf Morty, I'm going to be complaining again because that guy is the last person who needs a nerf. And I feel like with the amount that people are complaining, it's not too out of the cards. But this is a very good change. You can't force me to play Joker 3 times. Thank you. Players can now be immediately promoted out of bronze and silver if they win a game with high MMR. Now, once again, another thing that I desperately wanted to be added to the game. And when I made those videos complaining, okay, look, I'm not trying to say MultiVersus looked at my videos. I can already see the comments. Who does bro think he is? But these things are things that just needed to be in the game, and people were commenting saying that I'm complaining or I'm just talking nonsense for the sake of talking nonsense. No, I care about the game. I want this game to be good. That is why I was giving criticism, and my criticism is being added to the game, whether they saw it or not. They are having common sense, I guess. Great change. There are now less difference in RP rewards between Gold 5 and Platinum 5. I don't really know what this means. Potential RP loss per game is now capped at all tiers. Silver and gold players can no longer lose more than 1 game's worth of RP for a loss. Pretty cool. Grandmaster rewards, that is a pretty sick banner, man. Combat changes. Dodge cancels, dodge lands, dodge fit. Okay, I'm gonna skip by all of these. If you don't know what these are, I made a video on it earlier today. It'll be at the end of this video. If you want to go ahead and just click that while this video is ending, in the last minute or so, I go over all this. They made a whole video talking about this stuff. And then finally, we got the character changes. After general perks, clear the air, reflecting a projectile now increases the projectile speed 25%. Absolutely useless. Characters, buff change. Agent Smith, we got bug fixes. I completely agree. This is exactly where this guy needs to be. I don't think that he's too broken. I don't think that he is too weak. Agent Smith was a balanced high tier character, and bug fixes were all that he needs. And now, if there isn't Morty bug fixes in here, once again, I'm going to be extremely disappointed because he is by far the buggiest character in the game. We got some Arya Stark nerfs. 100% exactly where this character needed to be. They listened to the community. They did good here. Head hurt box size increased. Will fix certain projectiles whiffing versus Arya on the ground. Very good. Hitbox active duration reduced 2 frames on the ground neutral attack. Okay, that's to stop the because they added it so that if you do an attack that isn't a jab, it is going to be out of the jab. They want to nerf her neutral attack a little more. It makes sense. Air side attack, charge multiplier. This is good. This move killed way too early. Now it's going to be a little bit weaker. Air down attack. I didn't really have a problem with this move, but it's cool that they got rid of it a little bit. Repeat move lockout increased to 20 frames from 15 frames on her up special. This was an extremely broken move. We felt like Banana Guard could use more combo starter approach options, so we're making adjustments on air neutral attack to serve that purpose. I mean, that's not a big deal, man. This move is honestly pretty hard to hit. If they were to make Banana Guard just an all-out combo monster, he would be absolutely stupid because the guy does so much damage, but being able to get combos off of his neutral air isn't too insane. Now, before ground down special, this was the crying move? Sure, that move was kind of bad. All right, Batman. Before I even read this, they better nerf this guy. I read something about his sky kick. That was obviously what I was about to talk about. His air down special is absolutely ridiculous. Less centralizing and more challengeable. Very good. That's exactly what they needed. Now, okay, we got some battering changes. I was going to say I feel like we should make Batman a little slower, but if we're trying to balance that out with other moves, there's not really a problem with it. We'll attempt to home in towards Batman for a maximum of 3 seconds. Very good, dude. It would stay active throughout the air for so long. Battering will be destroyed if Batman is still the owner of the battering when he is rung out. Whatever. Battering will be destroyed if Batman is the owner of the battering when he attempts to spawn a new one. Whatever. The air down special is what needed the most attention. Black Adam weight reduced from 75 to 85. Okay, this doesn't make sense to me. We're seeing the best character in the game, the second best character in the game, Black Adam, getting a slight weight reduction, and then Bugs Bunny, a mid-tier, upper mid-tier character, is getting all these nerfs. Well, I don't know. These might be just adjustments. I personally think Black Adam should have got nerfed a lot more than what they gave him. I don't know how light 75 is, but if this guy is now the same weight as like Harley Quinn, sure, whatever. I guess we'll see about that. Bugs Bunny, air side attack hitbox size reduced, so it's less likely for Bugs to hit enemies behind him. Sure. An untechable surface. Knockback made more horizontal off of the air side special. Okay, so that's actually a buff. You're probably going to be able to get combos off of that air side special. Rocket is now an untechable surface once again. Fix an issue where the tunneling visual effects were not displayed while Bugs was underground. Okay, whatever. Finn is probably going to get nerfed. You're not going to be able to do 0 to deaths with this guy anymore. Let's see about that. Finn is living up to his ideal as a speedy combo heavy assassin, a little too well right now with his ability to carry opponents across the stage, resulting in very low damage ring outs. We want to promote a little more offense from Finn by reducing his ability to charge his attacks for extended period of time, while also making his combo game a little easier to deal with. So yeah, just as we expected, man, they're going to make it a little harder for Finn to get 0 to death. Very good changes. Garnet got a pretty significant rework, it seems. Ground neutral attack made a little better. Ground side attack 2 was already a very good move. Air neutral attack, you know, just enough to make her a mid-tier, low mid-tier. Probably not going to do too much. Gizmo nerf, this was pretty deserved. Head hurt box size increase. This will fix certain projectiles whiffing versus Gizmo on the ground. Nice. Ground air neutral attack added maximum charge time of 1.9 seconds. Was his ground air neutral attack not his bow and arrow? Am I mistaken here? I thought it was. I mean, I don't really know. Air ground up special. On hit cancel window delayed 3 frames. Knockback angle made more horizontal. This is going to stop Gizmo from getting ridiculous 0 to death. Harley Quinn got a pretty insignificant rework, it seems. Dash attack made hits more consistent and the multiple hits to drop less. This was a very good move already. Air up special. Hitbox size reduced. Very good. That was a broken move. Iron Giant nerfs, we see it every single week. Jake, okay, I said previously, I said Jake was going to be made to be less of a bite spammer. Let's see if that's true. Jake has been underperforming for a while now due to the over-centralizing strength of his bite neutral attack. We are looking to evaluate some quality of life buffs for a future patch to make his strategy less bite dependent. Just like I said, man, come on. I'm the MultiVersus, what does Adonis mean? Or Adonis? Is that like the guy, the head honcho? Y'all let me know, man. Maybe it's not, I don't know. We got a air neutral special. Nice. Air down special. A 4 bouncing curve from automatically. Okay, that's pretty useless. This armor. Okay, so this is the bite. Armor duration from eating an ally. Okay, that doesn't really change much, man. It's not going to stop him from being a bite spammer. Jason is getting these little shadow nerfs. Like these little just, hello, we're buffs, I meant. He's getting these little shadow buffs. Hello, we're buffing this guy a little bit. And he has just become stronger and stronger to the point where this guy is almost a top tier at this point. And people are going to keep overlooking him, man. Now has armor during attack startup on the air neutral special. Like that's an insane move. That is going to be absolutely broken and no one is going to pay attention to this, but I guarantee people are going to start complaining about Jason a little more because he was already pretty strong. Congratulations to LeBron James on winning gold. In celebration, we've given LeBron some buffs, but only because he won. Our new auto tech system allows us to prevent an infinite loop that occurred due to being able to repeatedly ground bounce. Opponents, so we're reverting the change to air down special from the last hotfix patch. I can't read, dude. Perfect. Okay, we got some. Marvin's role is now a mage instead of assassin. Head hurt box size increase. Okay, Marvin got nerfed. Wow. Morty's role is now mage instead of bruiser. I've been saying that this guy needs to be a mage. He's been a mage. On hit cancel window delayed 4 frames. This doesn't matter. Air ground down special issue. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yo! What did they do to Rick? Large size of his jabs and how often players use the move in neutral. You want to reduce the strength of his jab while also giving him better combo tools across his kit to increase diversity of his moveset. Okay, man, y'all have fun, Rick players. And we got the Samurai Jack nerfed to the ground. Oh my gosh. And I'm almost done reading these because I'm just so upset right now. Shaggy is nerfed to the ground, needed it. Steven nerfed to the ground, absolutely beautiful, man. These characters needed to get nerfed. This is a wonderful update, but why? Why? They're making the best decisions they've ever made with this update. Okay, where's Joker? First of all, let's see some Joker nerfs. I hope Jay has to be known here. Why nerf Morty? It's the most random garbage nerf that is in this update. It's so like, do they got a vendetta against the guy? It's so random. Did we nerf the watermelon Steven? Ball accelerated. Okay, this is air down special. All right, whatever, man. Stripe got buffed a little bit. Nice. Morty got a bigger nerf than Joker. We got a Velma rework. No. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new.